There's a saying that goes, "Better well done than well said." This phrase wisely reminds us that words can sometimes be empty, and our actions often say much more about who we are. As believers, we can say we love God and our neighbors. But what is the evidence of that love? Have we created spaces for our neighbors to feel the love of Christ through us? Or do we offer them words without actions to back up those words? When Paul was used by God to share the gospel with the people of Corinth, he took an unexpected approach for a preacher and teacher. Notice what he says. "And so it was with me, brothers and sisters. When I came to you, I did not come with eloquence or human wisdom as I proclaimed to you the testimony about God. For I resolved to know nothing while I was with you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. I came to you in weakness, with great fear and trembling. My message and my preaching were not with wise and persuasive words, but with a demonstration of the Spirit's power, so that your faith might not rest on human wisdom, but on God's power." Instead of using flowery words or trying to say the right thing, Paul shared his own testimony and tried to demonstrate God's power and love. Paul trusted in God and the power of the gospel rather than his own ability to convince others. He was his full, authentic self and was unashamed before God and other people. We might say that Paul practiced better well done than well said by relying upon Jesus' well done rather than his own well said. You see, God is not a God of empty words and promises. In the birth, life, death, resurrection, and ascension of Jesus, every word and promise of God is fulfilled. In Him is also humanity's perfect response to God. When we put our confidence in the perfect word and deed of Christ, rather than our own, we are invited into a faith that is more than just empty words. Instead of trying to say the right words to convince others to believe in the gospel, we are free by the Spirit to authentically share our stories and invite others to experience the kingdom alongside us for themselves. While human wisdom may fail and human words may turn up empty, Jesus, the Word of God made flesh, both well said and well done, will never fail or turn up empty. We are invited to depend on and point one another to His word and not our own. It is then that we testify of God instead of ourselves. Ray Anderson wrote, "The test for truth in a Christian is what the world sees in us of Jesus Christ, not what other Christians see in us as a Christian." Let us be led by the Spirit in living authentic lives that glorify Jesus. I'm Kara Garrity, speaking of life.
Hi, thanks for watching this episode of Speaking of Life. We hope you enjoyed it.
We'd love to connect with you. Here are a couple of ways. You can subscribe to our newsletter, GCI Update, and like us on Facebook.
And if you'd like more resources from GCI, check out our website.
Thanks again for watching. See you next week.